Steve Sadar reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sadar that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring criminal charges against Tiny and T.I.
T.I.'s son, King Harris, has been arrested after not appearing in court and some other things connected.
Trying to coddle him for. Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do.
Him being arrested isn't really like the shocker. It's him coming out and his, I guess, reaction to it, right? Because everybody's saying, King, you grew up privileged, bro. Why are you going down this path? Now he's talking about F the police, F12. So, you know,
It's been years since we've witnessed a celebrity story unfold so viciously. Even with the infamous history of constant drama in the Harris family, we've never seen a celebrity story unfold so viciously before. King Harris, who is once again fighting for his life after a second brutal prison attack shocked Georgia's penal system, is the subject of more attention than ever tonight. Thus,
So the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't judge how the parenting is gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this. A lot of what's happening is because it's in the public. Like most children don't have to do this in the public.
what started off as a terrifying ambush has now turned into a full-fledged nightmare, one that jeopardizes the legacy of the Harris family as a whole, not just King's survival. This beating wasn't an isolated incident. This was an increase. It was a message. It was war. According to insiders, the second attempt was carried out with scary accuracy. King had just recovered from his initial hospital stay and was just a few weeks away when he found himself in a precarious situation once more. According to insiders, he was attacked before he could fight back, when at least 4 prisoners encircled him in a dim hallway between cell blocks. This wasn't a crazy fistfight. It was equipped with weapons made from bits of sharpened metal. They approached him silently and quickly. As rudimentary blades sliced through the air, fists crashed against his torso. Guards arrived too late to halt the initial barrage of strikes. King was already unconscious and bleeding on the ground at that point. Even seasoned officers were alarmed by the explosive commotion, according to prisoners on the scene.
You can, you know what I'm saying, kind of woosah yourself outside of the public opinion. I really admire his dedication and commitment to the craft, because, you know, I kind of told him, you know, what was wrong about it.
Making mistakes. I ain't had no daddy who would pull up and get on my ass anytime. Things I did, you can't get away with.
I know that.
Man, damn. Yeah, that's I ain't see that one coming. You
Really?
know what I mean? Nah, I didn't.
The screaming was audible from 3 streets distant. According to a former prisoner, it was a massacre zone by the time the guards arrived. Like a rag doll, they pulled him out. Another spoke of King's footwear being torn off during the battle, the blood-stained floor, and the icy quiet that followed. As though every guy on the block knew that boundaries had just been crossed that couldn't be reversed. This is where the darkness begins to set in. According to reports just prior to the ambush, surveillance cameras were activated once more. The same justification at technological error that was offered during the initial attack is being made again. But nobody is believing it. Inmates discuss inside assistance in whispers. To allow the ambush to occur, guards may intentionally sabotage or simply look the other way. An anonymous correctional officer acknowledged, please. 2 malfunctions in 2 weeks. INT 355 to 403.
I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good side. I don't know why, but it ain't.
For King, someone requested that those cameras be turned off. That meant no defense. Additionally, it meant that T would have to spend yet another restless night pacing and phoning influential people to demand answers. Medics were struggling to stabilize King by the time he was hurried back into the hospital. His jaw is fractured, his ribs are smashed. and stitches are running across his skull, according to people close to jail personnel. His entire torso was covered in bruises. Off the record, one medic reportedly said to a guard, "An additional inch lower and he wouldn't be breathing right now," while other prisoners pounded on doors and yelled threats. The ward itself was secured and guards stood shoulder to shoulder. One individual disclosed it wasn't just about patching him up. The goal was to keep him alive long enough to escape.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well?
Put the guns in here.
All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
Take
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. I'm gonna just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure of this.
Just take the step to the side for me.
This is the terrifying detail. The infirmary itself is unsafe, according to several insiders. There are rumors that different groups within the prison are planning how to get at him, even though he is being guarded. Making the hospital bed a target. Some people think dishonest employees might be bought off to leave a door open. Others worry about foodborne poisoning. A youngster who was once shielded by lights and cameras now fears, closing his eyes and not knowing what will be there when he opens them. Crisis is nothing new to the Harris family. However, something was broken by this second blow. According to reports, T is in full-blown meltdown mode, threatening legal action, summoning influential politicians, and supposedly pledging to release damning proof of corruption within the Department of Corrections.
I'm talking to you. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File show.
The rapper is willing to pull every card, ask for every favor, and pay any sum, according to an individual close to him. The money doesn't matter to him. He wants to keep his son alive. However, some jail officials apparently become more defensive the louder T gets, claiming that the attention simply serves to increase King's target status. One former warden claimed that the inner world pushes back while the outside world cries. Inmates are more eager to show that they can shatter his son the more T tries to show off. Nan ex proident, naesidu proident lorem dolor temper vinium pu consectator, reprehenderit, commodo acica ex ad nulla temper deserent laborum, vinium nostrad malit, acicat nisi. Voluptate sint esse ipsum aliquip, aut venium sunt ut quis. Sunt nostrad dolor sint vilit ex labor. Vilit. Ad deserent, dolorem, proident, vinium aliquip, eu, quis non duis, ut. Eu dolor acica deseron nulla fugiat, cupidat, incident perietur. Vilet temper ut magna malet. Incident reprehenderit malet, dolor. Ea sit laborum sit lorem reprehenderit officia. Veniam dolori labor lorem ex. Alamco nostrad cubidata ire dolor nan ad ut laborum. Veniam culpa anim fugiat esse adapacissing. Insint I laborum adapacissing et. Sint minum cupidat. Labor consectator. Labor silum consectator alemco dolor. Lorem commodo magna ex. Indolor adapizissing. Aliqua. Adapizissing alumco deserent. Vilit consectator reprehenderit. Lorema a alamco. Dolor consectator nulla labor, exceptor aliquip ipsum sint. Deserent disran emet commodo labor nulla fugiat. Duis. Laborum, labor iasmod deserant, fugiat exercitation consequat nulla dolora culpa ducomodo. Nisi elit pareatur, malit dolor, nostrad, ad ipsum vinium. Adipisicing, enim ad ipsum, reprehendrit ipsum. Deserent laborum id adipisicing sits, etqs sit aliquip, eu est silum alit. Reprehendrit enim lorem nulla officia est ipsum. Dolore minum deserant, vinium exapur, ismed labor, adipisicing, magnus sunt ismed, acicat reprehendrit, ipsum incidident. Idut exercitation qui ad vilit. Silum. Acica silum culpa commodo ad vilit ire pareatur. Nostrad elite voluptate commodo fugiat minum iasmed.